Alright guys, okay, I think I have everything set up. I'm such a big brain that I forgot to plug in my mic before I started the stream, but no, here we go. Okay, so we are back on with the art stream. You know, these don't happen as often. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are out there, just yeah, let me know if there's any visual or audio issues. Otherwise, yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going. So where are we at right now? So okay, I think you guys can see my screen. Okay, so I think it was like last year I was working on this stuff. So yeah, originally we had was it this one? Yeah, the Wing Gundam HYC. Yeah, so I did the original drawing with the wing binders closed. So this year I was working on I guess a variation of the image where the wing binders are open, which, you know, that's a cool thing you can do. So yeah, where I guess I finished all the drawing, like actual line art parts, which, you know, that's the difficult part. So today we're just gonna color the thing like on stream. So yeah, hopefully that should be fun. I've had a lot more practice you know, coloring digitally, so hopefully this doesn't take too long, maybe just a few hours. But yeah, here we go. Okay, Salty says he just finished the Kempfer's head. Such an odd build. Yeah, the Kempfer is like, yeah, the head seems like pretty simple, but it's actually kind of an odd shape, like, in my opinion. But yeah, it does work well with the rest of the body. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, so when we do the coloring, we're gonna just disable like these other parts so they're not in the way. So I'm just gonna turn all that off. Okay, so here's just the backpack. Yeah, so the idea behind this was, it's kind of like Okawara's Wing Zero with, you know, it's got like these very powerful like tall geese like thrusters, and they're covered like by like wing-like armor plates. So like I kind of took that idea and kind of mushed it together with Katoki's Wing Zero. So yeah, so now the backpack looks like this. So it's I realize it's very bizarre, but, you know, I happen to like it, and I think it looks pretty cool. I'm actually really happy with the geometry that's on like the shield binders on the underneath. Like, I think that looks really nice. Okay, so so in here, so that's the whole backpack. This is how the backpack used to look, like when it's closed and when it's open. Oops, that's not the right layer. Well, I guess that's kind of too big of a mess to see right now. So alright, so on this, okay, so we have the actual backpack, which is that thing. I guess we can turn that off for now. We have the actual super vernier binders. They provide the most thrust, and they actually have like these things right here, which actually open and close, which, you know, that's kind of neat. I think in this other backpack you can actually see what they look like when they're closed. Yeah, so when they're closed, they're just like they just look like this, and they can open up and reveal more thruster bells. Okay. Alright, so I think we're gonna start by coloring in these. Crash, I forgot what color I used actually. Yeah, I guess we can just reference this. Okay, so we're gonna snag this base color right here. Okay, super vernier left. Okay, we're gonna start coloring this one. Okay, a super vernier left flat. Okay, got my pen tool. Salty's asking, are there any weapons on the wings? No, there aren't. The wings are purely for thrust and mobility. Yeah, I am not a fan of putting weapons like on your wings. Like that's a really, like, first of all, it makes your wings very heavy, and then like it's just, I don't know, that's not what wings are for, really. Like wing binders maybe, but these are just for moving around, and I guess they are a little bit armored, so maybe a little bit of defense from behind, but you know, kind of the idea is to like not get hit. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna be. That is okay. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna be using a super boring coloring technique. I forget the actual name, but it has vectoring in there. So we're basically just we're using the pen tool to kind of just trace the outline here, and we're just gonna fill that in. Just to give you an example of how it's gonna end up. There we go. Wow, that was kind of slow to react for some reason. Okay, so something about this Photoshop file is that I have like a billion jillion layers in it, so the file size is huge, and like it actually crashed my computer the other day because I was Control-Z-ing like some lines. So we're gonna have to be very careful not to do that today on the live stream. Like that would be very sad, because it'll actually freeze my computer, and then like the live stream will crash too. Okay, so I'm just spot checking some colors here. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, these parts down here are actually a different color, so I'm not going to fill that in. Yeah, so I don't know, like this coloring technique, it's not too complicated. It's not really difficult for me to do either. So yeah, we're just here to chat and hang out. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions or just whatever you want to talk with me about, just let me know. Hey Hawk, what's going on? Hawk says, the fuck? I don't know what's confusing you, man. I forgot how precise this was. It's actually a little bit annoying. Okay, let's get in a bit closer so I can make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, and a lot of artists, they'll just brush in their colors, and then, you know, obviously it's very difficult to color inside the lines when you're brushing that way, and then they'll go back and they'll clean up their lines afterwards. And like, to me it's like, okay, like why did you create all that extra work for yourself? You could have just done this technique and have it be clean in the first place. But I don't know, they use more traditional techniques, I guess. Yeah, I prefer things to be as clean and in their place as possible. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and connect that. Yeah, so this morning they had, the Tokyo Game Show like lasts all week or something, so they had more news on Monster Hunter Rise. Like, they had some gameplay demos, and yeah, things look pretty promising. And weirdly enough, like the whole, like all the wire bug mechanics, like, so when you add new mechanics into Monster Hunter, there's always potential for it to be awful or cringy, and I am not feeling that with wire bug at all. Like, it's like, as far as I can tell, it just all looks useful, and it looks like it flows well with the rest of the gameplay. So it doesn't seem to have any of the problems Clutch Claw had in Iceborne. So I'm very happy with it so far. Yeah, and everybody's getting like all kinds of different new moves, so that's cool. Alright, hold on a second here. I'm gonna pop out the live chat because it's actually on the opposite side of my screen. Here, we'll just do this so I can see better. Okay, G. Taylor says it's out of habits. Salty says he's been thinking about combining the Uragon skill set, the Valhazak skill set, and still try to have level 5 guard. That sounds easy enough. Wait, Salty, don't you have a guard up gem? I'm pretty sure you told us the last time we played that you have guard up. I don't know why you would need the Uragon armor to do that. But yeah, if you have a level 5 guard talisman, like what you're talking about, it's fairly easy to set up. Okay, that is a right place. Hey Boxhead, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we're just here to chill. I'm just coloring in some things today. So I'm gonna try to color and do the shading in one sitting. I think we should be able to do that. It's not too difficult. Yeah, once I have things colored in, the shading goes by a lot faster. I use this really dumb shading technique, which is not technical or artistic at all, but it's effective and fast enough. And it's kind of the technique I already used on the rest of the drawing, so I can't really stray away from that. And actually, after I finished the first version of this drawing, I learned some different like shading and coloring techniques, which I used for my other drawing, you know, for Jen Aoki, the character. Yeah, so I think when I do my next mobile suit drawing, I'll probably use the new techniques, because it's a lot faster, and you don't need like a billion jillion layers, which yeah, having all those layers is kind of a big problem. I mean, I have like this crazy expensive supercomputer, and Photoshop fucking froze my computer because of it's this massive fucking file. That's crazy to me. Okay, let's zoom out, see what we're doing. Okay, I'm just making sure. Now, Salty says he can't upgrade it. Well, we can probably get whatever you need, Salty. I upgraded it a long time ago, and to be honest, like, having that Guard 5 talisman, it makes building sets so much fucking easier. Like, wow. Yeah, and the Valhazak armor set bonus is really nice. It makes it so that you don't have to sheathe to heal, which is, you know, that's a very safe option for weapons with shields. But I think in terms of survivability, like, the Gold Rathian's armor set bonus is a lot better. It's got like Divine Blessing 5, which is Divine Blessing Secret, and you're practically immortal. You can't really be killed. G. Taylor asks, is that a backpack, dude? Yeah, it's a backpack. So it's for, yeah, this mobile suit, and it's got more shield binders on there. So that's kind of the whole thing. We're just coloring it in today. Yeah, so this is what we're working on. DMF says hi, hello. Okay, Hawk says, oh yeah, where are you at in terms of creating that story you want to make? So the story, I don't know, I've been working on writing it for the last 20 or so years, and the problem with that is, like, some of the chapters I wrote when I was really young, so it was awful and needed to be rewritten. So I'm kind of in that phase where I'm kind of rewriting some of the chapters to kind of just bring it up to quality. So yeah, I have 2 chapters in that current state so far. I think I've written like 11 or 12 chapters in total, and the other, a little while back, I kind of mapped out the whole storyboard. So it should be about 45 chapters in total, or 45 episodes. I write the chapters in terms of episodes, and then some epilogue stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. Yeah, I really need to be more efficient about writing. Okay. Alright, let's turn these back off so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so this has a counter color. So we have to reference our other shit to figure out what was the other counter color I used. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I need to color in these notches, this panel, these thrusters down here. You know what, I might just want to get a side-to-side thing. Here, let's do this. Okay, copy merged. Okay, we're gonna just stick this into like a new tab. I have to be very careful because this actually contributed towards crashing my computer the other day. What the hell? That's not what I meant. Here. Alright, this way I can kind of fast reference it. Okay, let's turn this back off. Okay, where's my pen tool? Alright, let me save my shit real fast. Yeah, this is how big the file is. It takes like a good few seconds to save it. Hawk is asking, have you decided whether it's going to be a comic or a novel? Definitely novel. I guess, I don't know, it kind of requires a lot of nuance and dialogue, so I think a comic might be a little difficult. And I don't know if you guys have read a lot of Gundam manga, but I feel that Gundam's a story that it either needs to be written well or it needs to be animated, because comics don't really do the action as much justice. Some things just look right in motion, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be a novel. If for some weird reason I won the lottery and I can afford to animate it, I would totally do that. Yeah, I'll just have to buy out Sunrise or some stupid shit like that, but yeah, okay, let's go ahead and color this in. Okay, so it was this notch. Yeah, and something I did which sort of made me sad was, I think, so this design was the first mobile suit I drew digitally, and so I just wanted to see how far can I take the details like on it, and not have it look dumb. Which, you know, I am not a fan of like designs that are like too complicated for no reason, and like they just look busy without being artful. Like I really dislike that, so I was just trying to find a nice balance with that. But the thing is, this design is it's so complicated and detailed that probably animating it would be horrific. Like I think my animators would probably kill me in my sleep if I asked them to animate this thing. So yeah, I kind of hurt myself in the long run, but yeah, I think the design, it turned out really nice. Yeah, I've had this idea like in my head for like 20 years, and I think this is a really cool like rendition of it. Like to be honest, I'm not 1000% happy with the drawing, and I think the backpack actually needs some proportion adjustments. Like this, like specifically, like you notice how like when the wing binders are open, like these wings kind of come really close together. Like I had to finagle some stuff so they didn't overlap. So I think like these portions, they probably need to be both taller and longer in this direction. but I already published the other version with like the closed wing, so I'm really hesitant to change it like right now. So yeah, I guess we'll just leave it alone. Okay, let's keep going. Oh geez, actually I think I need to turn off these shield binders because I can't fucking see what I'm doing. There we go. I was like, why does this look so busy all of a sudden? Wily Coyote says, hello, welcome. Okay, Salty says, have you tried the Zoc on the jungle map yet? The thing shreds. Plus the ability to throw out the phonon maser gun every 10 seconds is stupid. I don't have a Zoc, Salty, and I actually haven't been able to log into GBO kind of all week. I've been very busy this week. So I'm hoping to get on GBO tonight, you know, after Heavy and I help you with Latcheron. I'll see if I can post some custom matches with like the new Discord members or something like that. Okay, alright, let's check our reference. Okay, now we need that color. Yeah, I would use the keyboard shortcut, but my like since I'm live streaming, I have kind of all of my equipment just jumbled together, and it's kind of difficult to access my keyboard. Oh, that is not right. Okay, actually, I think I accidentally used the shaded color. Yeah, it's a little too dark and blue. Yeah, we're just doing the flats right now. It's not shaded yet. Okay, that's looking nice. Okay, where else do we need to color? Okay, these front parts, the back parts, this notch. Okay, let's start there. Yeah, actually, I really like the geometry of this thruster on the top. Yeah, it just turned out really elegant. Sorry, I guess I had breakfast. I had like 2 tangerines, and I guess it was really acidic. So now I seem to be burping a lot. That must be very uncomfortable for the listeners. Okay. You kind of did a weird thing. There we go. DMF is asking, what is my rating? I'm at A- on ground and then B something in space. Like, it's just because like a few months ago I was like, is there really any point to rating? Like, I just want to play the game. I don't really care how this dumb and horribly balanced game scores me. Like, I just want to play with my friends, you know. So I just kind of stopped doing rated matches. He asks, how do I join the Discord? Let me grab the link for you then. Okay, so I'm going to give you a Google document with our rule set, and instructions on how to join are at the bottom. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, some weird shit. Okay, here's the link. Okay, G. Talier says it gives off a high resolution Wing Zero custom vibe with that design. I will gladly admit that the high resolution Wing Zero was a lot of inspiration on the geometry on this. Like, it's got to be my very favorite version of the Wing Zero, like, so far. Yeah, yeah, I used a lot of that geometry. Like, I just loved the high resolution, like, design. It was amazing. So yeah, that inspired a lot of the geometry on here. Okay. Alright, so we gotta color this right there. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, this is, to be honest, going a lot slower than I expected. Yeah, I guess it'd be easier if I didn't have this mic in my face. But, you know, that's okay. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get. Okay, so this right here. Yeah, so these hexagonal plates right here, it's like the high resolution Wing Zero has the same thing to connect its wing binders, but I think it just doesn't really work as well, like for my design. I was thinking of like redesigning it to be like more of a organic feathery shape, I guess. But I was like, I don't know. I've been spending so much time with this. Okay, so this is mostly light gray. Okay, let's see. I guess I should fill in this part too. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, so these are light, these are dark. I guess we can go light with these thrusters too. Yeah, so this previously didn't exist, so I'm trying to decide like how I should color it. Okay, let's just keep going for now. Okay, so for this guy, oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, and if there are any viewers that are just like popping into the live stream, if you guys didn't see like what the heck I'm working on, just let me know and I can zoom out like so you guys can see. Okay. Yeah, I probably need to figure out what I need to do for lunch. Like, I haven't been to the grocery store for like the last 2 weeks. I'm kind of running out of supplies here. Okay. Yeah, it's the Wing Gundam HYC. It stands for Hiro Yui Custom. So I guess the story behind this thing is that originally Hiro was working on a different mobile suit. It's called the Leo G. So the Leo G, it's kind of like a post Gundam like design. Like, okay, here's this guy with like nearly like infinite resources and a lot of time on his hands. So like, what's the coolest frame and the best combat computer he can possibly make? And so he makes the Leo G, and it doesn't even have any guns on it. It just has like a sword, and it's not even a beam sword either. And so he's just kind of doing this on his own time, and you know, it's peacetime. Like, he's not really anticipating like there's gonna be like another war or anything. And you know how Gundam is, like, shit kind of hits the fan, and he's like, okay, I guess it's time to adapt this technology. So, like a, so he does use he does like arm the Leo G and use it like in some other things, but like he kind of needs a Gundam. So he takes the frame like from the Leo G, and it's a frame referred to as Hayabusa. Like I forget exactly what the acronym stands for, but yeah, basically Hayabusa it's like a very very powerful like inner skeleton, like a very powerful joints, and it kind of requires like a larger reactor, and it's the main thing that makes it dangerous is that it has this crazy good, crazy efficient combat computer. Um, and yeah, so this is what this Wing Gundam uses. Like it doesn't even have zero system. That's why it's called a Wing Gundam and not a Wing Zero. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? Okay, let's come over here. Yeah, and when I did this drawing, like, yeah, I didn't start, like, I wasn't using my new line technique at the time, so that's why everything looks really sketchy up close, but, you know, from this far away, I suppose it doesn't matter at all. Jake is instructing everyone to leave a like on on the live stream. Yeah, I'd really be grateful if you guys did that, but, you know, you don't have to. Okay, gotta color that inner plate too. Yeah, I forgot what these things are called. Like, they're like plates that redirect the thruster jet. And I know they have a specific name. I just can't remember it right now. Okay, so down here, just color that one and the inner bell. Okay, almost done with this side. A Jim Quail? Like like conceptually, I feel that it's probably the most similar to. It's probably the most similar to the GPO-1 Fulvernian in terms of like mobility, except, you know, on crack. Like so the thing that made the Fulvernian really cool was that its main thrusters had thrust vectoring, like it can change the direction of the thruster, but this thing has even more powerful thrusters, has a higher number of them, and like it has like a lot more thrust vectoring than even the Vernian. It can do like a whole 720 like degrees of freedom of movement for its thrusters. So yeah, it's yeah, kind of overkill. And you know, something, you know, that's always kind of bothered me is that if this thing has so many fucking thrusters, it's gonna run out of fuel in like 5 seconds. But you know, there are just some things where you kind of just have to ignore reality. Like I don't know, Gundam has never really been good at depicting fuel very realistically ever. So I guess it's sort of safe to ignore that. Okay, let me turn these back off. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, this notch. Okay, these two. Yeah, and the annoying part is, like, doing this variation of the backpack has taken so long, but I haven't even drawn the weapons. like for this thing yet. Like it's got the rifle, it's got the shield, like it's got 3 beam sabers. I did draw the rifle. This is what it looks like. Yeah, so I know Kotoki has this weird hard-on for like really long fucking barrels, but yeah, I mean long barrels look cool, but they're just not practical in my opinion. So I just prefer reasonably length barrels, and you know, whatever. So yeah, this is kind of my idea for the design of the rifle. I don't know if I'll adjust it from here. I might change the colors later. Okay, what else were we doing? Okay, Salty says Char's deleted affair did a pretty good job of fuel consumption, oddly enough. Yeah, I never read it. It's probably because I really despise Char as a character, and I like Haman even less. And I don't really want to read a book about those 2 characters. Like, just, yeah, I got better things to do with my time, you know. But yeah, like you see, like it's like they really like putting field tanks on their designs, and you know, field tanks are cool. I just just aesthetically, I'm not as fond of them, and I have no idea where I would even fit field tanks on this fucking thing. Maybe on its skirt, but I don't know. And yeah, I guess fuel consumption isn't even that big of a deal in my story, because like eventually they come up with technology for like particle drives, like basically the same technology as in Victory Gundam. They start like using mobile suits like with that. Which, you know, this mobile suit obviously doesn't have it, but well, here's the thing, like the pilot is always a little bit responsible for fuel consumption, but the one thing about the Hayabusa combat computer is that it efficiently calculates what's the minimum distance I need to dodge to actually avoid this thing, so that, you know, it doesn't use more fuel than is necessary, or how do I position myself optimally to like evade this attack and then counterattack. So yeah, so it should be better about fuel consumption than other mobile suits, but you know, still it's gonna have some concerns. Okay, I probably need to darken this too. Okay. Alright, we forgot to color in this side. It's pretty funny. Alright, let me grab this gray. Okay, how did we do this? Okay, I think we can actually just color in the whole fucking thing. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have zoomed in a little bit more, but that's okay. Oops, that's a little bit off. I can adjust it with the arrow keys there. Yeah, and one of my goals for this drawing was that I wanted everything to look very three-dimensional. I didn't really want like any flat shapes, so that's why I did my best to make sure everything had like some depth to it, like especially like the geometry and the wings here. Okay, Salty says, quite a few times Dom, Zaku's, and several others would retreat from battle due to low fuel or outright run out of boost. Char's Galgoog almost ran out of fuel during a fight and scared him. Yeah, it's good that they, you know, actually incorporate like that feature, and it actually affects how things flow like during a battle. Okay, so where do we go from here? Oh, I think we can go ahead and color in this thing. Wait, no. Still deciding. Yeah, let's color it in. Okay. Alright, let's do a bit of this. And yeah, I realize I two-tone a lot of things. It's kind of because my brain doesn't really think in color. I kind of think in shades of gray. So that's why all of my shit looks this way. Okay, and I think we'll... Yeah, so these are actually darker. Okay, these hexagons. Yeah, if you want to learn how to draw mobile suits, well, I guess if you're a student of Kotoki, just figure out how to draw hexagons first, and then you'll be fine from there. Just hexagon everything. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't remember if I ever sent Chief a friend request. I guess after I finish this drawing, I should shoot it over to him. Yeah, Salty, is Chief still drawing? Okay. I think we're done with this side. Let me just do a few spot checks. Let me save my shit first. Okay, Salty says a good time is when Char gets the perfect Zeong, and a G3 gets taken out with one shot from a 90mm machine gun. How does that happen? Like, I thought Gundarium reflects bullets. Like, they had a whole scene with the Gundam it was just face tanking Zaku machine guns for like an hour. Yeah, I'm not a fan of decals on mobile suits. Like, they're just not as artistic, like, in my opinion. Like, I guess for like a giant robot, it's realistic, and you got to make sure your dumb monkey-brained engineers don't like get their hand caught in a thruster or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not much of a fan of the decals. Okay, let me compare it to here. Okay, this notch isn't visible. Okay, did I do those? Yeah, I did. Okay, I think I just need to color in these at the top, and I think we're done with this side. Oh, I meant to grab the eyedropper, sorry. You know what, I think these are reasonably small enough where we can just brush them. But, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to save my shit, and I'm actually going to close out of this project so that, you know, Photoshop doesn't have to keep tracking the history. This is just to like spare my computer like the memory problems. So yeah, we'll just relaunch it here. Okay, Salty says the female pilot shot the G3 dead center of the backpack, shocking the system and shutting the suit down. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you would hope your backpack would have armor enough to resist one bullet, but I guess shit like that can happen. Yeah, one of the reasons I made the armor on this look so thick was that I wanted to make sure that it actually looked like armor, and that if you hit it, you're gonna have a hard time. Like, you might need to take an axe to this thing to actually hurt it. That's what I wanted it to look like. Okay, I guess for coloring this side, like, I don't know, like, the perspective is actually different, so I could mirror it and then adjust for the perspective, but I think that might be too much trouble, so I think we'll just color it the same way we did the other thing. Okay. Okay, this side's done. Okay, let's go over to the other side. This guy. Okay, and the shield binders are really in the way of that, so... Okay, new layer. Let's rename this thing. Super vernier, right, flat. Okay, Tachanka is asking Salty, like, would the core fighter still hold, or is that shot too? I don't remember. Does the G3 have a core fighter? Like, I know they took that feature out of some, like, Gundams, but okay. Here, I wonder if Heavy enjoys art at all. I don't know. He seems to enjoy blowing things up more than he enjoys creating things. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom in like a big dummy so I don't fuck this up. Okay, you also have to take into account that 90 millimeters are shooting armor-piercing rounds. Those machine guns are better suited for mobile suit combat than the older 120s. Yeah, that's always a thing, but like I've never seen any literature that actually says they're firing armor-piercing rounds, but I suppose eventually they would start developing that. Yeah, my story has that. Like a lot of Federation mobile suits are using ballistic weapons still, but they have like armor-piercing rounds, or sometimes Gundanium tipped or Gundanium jacketed rounds. Like this Wing Gundam's. Where is it? Yeah, these, like, it has armor-piercing rounds for its head Vulcans and for its shoulder machine cannons, and yeah, it actually does pretty decent damage to Gundanium with sustained fire. So yeah, like I realize that can be a thing. Okay. I guess I kind of don't need that point right there. Okay, so the core fighter is not attached to the backpack. Yeah, if that were the full Vernian, though, that would be fucked. Okay, okay, let's go up high. Well, I think I don't need to actually color, like, this part, just the back half. Okay, let's start with this side. D. Taylor is asking, does it also have Wing Zero Customs ridiculously low weight? Well, it's got the same armor materials, so yeah, it's pretty lightweight for its size. The thing about this story is, like, when you start using Hayabusa frames, they're really tall. Like, they're taller than the tall geese, so they get a lot bigger. Like in order to have the more powerful skeleton, and they also need to have larger reactors, so they're pretty fucking big. So that's gonna make them heavier. Although, you know, they can fit more powerful thrusters on there at the same time. It's not that big of a deal. What else about its weight? Yeah, this mobile suit doesn't have it, but in the story there's a variant of Gundanium called Gundanium Lambda, and Gundanium Lambda is, I don't want to give it away here, but it has very, very, very different physical properties than regular Gundanium, and it's really dense compared to standard Gundanium. So it's actually a lot heavier, so that's why you kind of have to use it in very small amounts. And also it's ungodly expensive to make. Like it kind of ups the mobile suit cost. Like if you have a mobile suit that Gundanium Lambda is so expensive that you can't build an entire mobile suit out of it. You just have to give it a few pieces, like maybe a shield or just like a little bit of armor out of that. And so a mobile suit that has a bit of Gundanium Lambda costs as much as a few space colonies. Like that's how new and expensive that technology is. Okay, how did I... Okay, so this part gets colored in. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Oh no. Okay. You know what? I don't think I need to color those parts. Yeah, we'll just do it sloppy because we'll have to clean it up later anyway. Okay, wow. That kind of overlapped my line a little bit. What the fuck? Didn't I have this on eraser mode? Son of a bitch, that's very annoying. Ah, fucking damn it. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, pen mode. Pen. Okay, Salty says the camphor's chest on this master grade is hollow as hell. I'm so sorry. Yeah, thing's very loose after a month. Salty says, I don't have to worry about it. I won't have to worry about it. It's gonna be sent off and worked on. He'll let it hold its pose, no problem. Okay. So we need to color in this piece. Yeah, let's just take it all the way down. Yeah, so like the last chapter I wrote like introduces like an Epion, and I've really felt like I needed to redraw like my Epion drawing, but yeah, I just haven't had the time to do it. Yeah, if I could like just stop playing video games and just draw instead, I probably should. But yeah, I guess nobody gives a shit about art, so yeah, so I play video games. Okay. Okay, and we were good to connect right there. Okay, let's do a quick compare. Yeah, I think we're good to start on the light gray parts now. Okay, Tachanka says, I was thinking about gluing the knees, but last kit I glued, it became a statue, so I'm not doing that again. Yeah, you have to be very, very careful with glue. Yeah, and to be honest, I haven't had a lot of success with glue either. Like, yeah, I had, God, what was it? The high grade TR5. It's the TR5 gap plant from Advance of Zeta. I really, really like that design, but honestly, the high grade kit fucking sucks, and it just kind of, it can barely stand under its own power. And the long beam rifle, it's not designed very well. It's like, it actually just snapped, like, because it has to support all that weight just on a single peg, and it's not even a very big peg. So that peg broke, and I'm like, oh, fuck, my fucking long rifle broke. So I tried to glue it back together. It just didn't work well. Like, it didn't even align straight. So yeah, that made me really sad. I was thinking about just throwing that kit in the trash, but I've never thrown away a kit before. It just feels really wrong. Yeah, have you guys ever thrown away a model kit? Yeah, I was asking some people in the Discord, like, hey, do you just want this kit? And they're like, no, like, part of the thing with model kits is you want to enjoy building them, and you know, just getting a pre-built kit from somebody is just not as fun. Okay, what else? I think these joints right here. Okay, and this right here. Oh yeah, didn't Gundam Build Divers finish? I didn't get to see the last season yet, and weirdly enough, after it finished, nobody talked about it. So yeah, yeah. What did you guys think of it if you saw it? Yeah, I was not feeling that show at all. Like in the first season. Yeah, all the characters they just seemed really unlikable and dumb. If you want to turn me off from a character really fast, just make them really stupid. It drives me fucking crazy. Yeah, like, I think the only exception might be Domon Kashu from G Gundam. He's a big old dummy, but yeah, he has enough merit to kind of make it okay. Okay, what next? Okay, this right here. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are Xeon fans and all that type of stuff. I've never really been a fan of Xeon. Like, I just like a few of their mobile suits. Like I like, well, I suppose the Sazabi isn't really a Xeon. It's like Neo Xeon, isn't it? Yeah, I like the Sazabi. The Shinanju is really cool. I just don't really get a lot of their characters though. Like, I think the only Xeon character I liked was Norris. Yeah, he was a real decent dude. God, what is this line doing? Yeah, so what I want you guys to do is, like, Can someone explain the appeal of Char Aznable to me? Because I really don't get that guy. And a lot of people love the shit out of him. And I'm like, I don't know, he always talks big, but he doesn't ever really deliver. He's always getting his ass kicked. And I'm like, what's likable about this cat? Yeah, looking at this line art now, it's like really warped because of all the perspective stuff I was doing. I probably should have gone back and cleaned it up a bit, but you know, that's okay. Okay, these plates right here. Let me go ahead and save. Okay. Yeah, I think of all the Char clones I've seen, I think Zex might be the best one. Like, I actually really like Zex a lot, and weirdly enough, Zex was actually sort of the main character of the first arc in Gundam Wing. Like, he's a real solid, decent dude. Like, he's a very good pilot. He cares about his people. He's not a dick to anybody. He wasn't even really a dick to the people he shot. Like, that guy who, like, you know, razed the Saint Kingdom to the ground, he shot that motherfucker in the chest, and, you know, like, yeah, that was, like, perfectly justified. Yeah, I really like Zex. It was just a little weird how I think they did mishandle him a little bit towards the end of the show, like when he turns and, you know, goes with White Fang. They really should have spent more time, like, with his decision to do that, but they just didn't. And I kind of get why he did that, but you know, they should have done a little more. Okay, I think just these mini wing binders left. Yeah, I found Zex to be a really interesting character and pretty relatable, because, you know, he was like, he's a very good soldier, but the thing he was trying to figure out is, okay, I finished taking my revenge, but I'm still a soldier. How do I live my life meaningfully now? Like, I don't really have anything left. So he tries to figure out, like, how do I conduct myself so that I can live honorably as a soldier. And so sort of their solution is that they're like him and knowing, they're thinking like, well, a soldier needs somebody to protect, and you know, that's going to be the Saint Kingdom and his sister. And you know, he tries to do that to the best of his ability, but like he lived his whole life like for that, like to see the restoration of the Saint Kingdom, and his country gets fucking flattened again. And like after that, he was just like, oh fuck this, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna try something else. Okay, I think we just connect it right there. Okay, Latasha is asking a question. Can a Gundam Tristan with a team of 6 Jim Quails win against One Wing Zero? Well, I don't know, like, let me think about that. First of all, I really don't know dick about the Gundam Tristan. So I think it goes into the field post-Unicorn, something like that. But it's actually made up of a bunch of older Gundams hobbled together. And let me see, it has the new Gundam's beam rifle, right? And then Jim Quails, they can... I forgot which beam rifle they use. It's the same one as the Jim 3, right? Yeah, so that beam rifle is... It's like an okay rifle, it doesn't seem particularly strong. So, given that, you know, in Gundam Wing, those Tauruses, they fucked up the Gundam Death Scythe. They just shot the fuck out of it, like, from every direction. And they beat Duo. But the thing was, the Death Scythe, it couldn't move. So, yeah, I guess the Tristan and the Quails would have the firepower to hurt the Wing Zero, but if it can fight back, I really don't think they have a chance. like holy fuck. Wing Zero it seems a lot faster than all of them, and you know, it has the Zero system, so it can like predict their movements. That's kind of a big problem. And it has more firepower than all of them combined. So yeah, it's like maybe they have a chance, but it's like not likely. I don't think so. Mason's asking, am I winning? No, I'm definitely not. I'm fighting an uphill battle here. This is actually taking much longer than I thought. What time is it? 12:11? Have I really been doing this for an hour? Holy shit. Okay. What else do we need here? Okay. Let's see if my stuff real fast. This guy up here. Parker just brushed that one. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this. I completely forgot to gray in this panel. That's... Oh, I don't even have the right gray color selected. Hold on. Okay, I need to color in these notches. Okay, and these. Okay. Okay, almost done with this, this Vernier binder. Salty says, he's 99% positive they have no chance. The sheer amount of speed the Wing has and the amount of punishment it's shown to take, the Tristan would get pooped on, Jim Quails or not. Yeah, I think to have a chance they might need like maybe 5 Tristans and like 50 Jim Quails. Like then they might have a chance against the Wing Zero. And they might need to kill it with beam sabers. Like those beam rifles aren't gonna slow it down like fast enough. Yeah, the Gundams and Gundam Wing, they're fucking monstrous. Like, it's... Like, it doesn't... Gundam Wing doesn't do its storytelling the same way as Universal Century. It's more like, it treats its Gundams more like mythology or superheroes. Kind of like, here's peak physical condition Batman. Like, that's kind of the way you should think about Gundam Wing. Okay, alright, how did I do this? Okay, top one. Okay. Yeah, I think the Tristans and the Jim Quails, they'd have a more even fight against the regular Wing Gundam. You know, because it has limited shots, and you know it doesn't have the zero system. But Wing Zero is just gonna flatten them. Holy shit! Oh yeah, these. I forgot about these. Oh, I might be able to just brush this. Yeah, that is much less annoying. There. Okay, what else we got? Okay, just a few details. Okay, why don't I just brush the rest of this? Okay. Yeah, and I think I kind of want to fill this back in with gray on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, better. Oh yeah, this thing. There. Okay, I think we're done with the binders. Let me just do a quick spot check. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, so let's turn the shield binders back on just to get a good look at what that does. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what this looks like with the mobile suit on there. Pretty nice. Salty says, hell, the Wings rifle shown to destroy a colony, no? I mean, the regular Wing Gundam, no? The Wing Zero definitely. But yeah, I don't think the regular Wing Gundam could. Like, it could do really heavy damage to a colony, but I don't think it could straight up just, like critical destroy one. And the Wing Zero too, like, it's not like it just, like, vaporized the colony with one shot. It just kind of like destroyed the colony's infrastructure, and then the colony collapsed like after that. So it's not quite as powerful as people make it out to be. Mason's asking about the best looking Jim. He says it's the Jim Striker. Best looking Jim. I still say it's the Jim Custom. And there's a variant of the Jim Custom of like the Jim Custom Fulvernian. That's the prettiest Jim in my opinion, but you know, it's like it doesn't, I don't know if it's even official or not. Okay, so from here, yeah, I guess we can start doing the flats for the shield binders here. Okay, let me collapse these folders. Can turn this, collapse this. Okay, let's turn this back off. Okay, we'll need to turn these off. Okay. Wow. Alright, so just to save myself on the memory, let me go ahead and just kind of reset the history on here. I'm sure there's a much smarter way to do this, but To be honest, I don't know a lot about Photoshop, so we're just going to relaunch it. Okay, let me see. Okay, and to be honest, I think I can actually just flatten all of this into one layer. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Okay, that makes things easier. Shield binder flat. Okay, and just so we can track what the hell we're doing, okay. Alright, let me go grab that white again. This one. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill like all of these with white first, and then we can counter color it. You know what? I think there might be a really dumb way we can do this. You guys wanna try a dumb trick with me? Okay, let's do this. Okay, magic wand. Okay, so I'm gonna select all of the outside right here and select let's see, was that the right thing? I don't think it was. God, how do I God, I thought there was this thing where you could snag more things than normal. Subject. No. That's not quite right. Anyway, here's what I was intending to do. Wow, that was 1,000 times faster than my other plan. Okay, Tachunka is asking, what's your guys' favorite Gundam? I don't know, like that might be a little too broad. Like I think the Wing Gundam might actually be my favorite. Like, surprise, surprise, I'm working on this stupid drawing. God, how do I grow this selection? I think it's grow. How much does it grow by? Okay, let's do a quick spot check to see if this worked properly. Okay, I need to clean that up. Yeah, that didn't work quite right. I mean, it did a lot of work, but like it's not as clean as it needs to be. Damn it. Okay, let's try it this way. modify, expand, here it is. Okay, let's expand by 4? Oh yeah, that looks right. Okay, yeah, that was the thing I was trying to do. Okay, so let's hit delete. Yeah, I think that did exactly what I needed. Like I was like, I could have sworn I've seen this somewhere. Like where the hell is it? Okay, that worked perfectly amazing. Awesome. I am super happy with that. Okay, let's do a quick check. Oh, I need to turn on this stuff again. Okay. Wow, that is looking very bright. Okay. Okay, let's figure out how we're gonna do the shading on this. Actually, yeah, we're not ready to shade yet. Like, there's some gray counter color on the shield binders I need to add. Okay. Let's turn these back off. Okay, so in the backpack, let me turn this off for a second. Okay, so this is the thing I need to eyeball. Okay, and let's go ahead and just make a reference for this real fast. Okay, edit, copy merged, deselect, new. Okay, so we gotta color in this right here, and then yeah, those parts right there. Okay. Okay, same strategy as before. Yeah, for some reason, a lot of what really affects, well, my affection for a mobile suit is actually its story. So that will like very highly affect how I care for a mobile suit. Like so like I really liked the Shinanju's design, but like full frontal is just like a bag of dicks. So that kind of made me really also dislike the Shinanju at the same time. And you know, the Shinanju Stein, I liked it too, but you know, then Gundam Narrative. Oh boy, what was that idiot's name? Zoltan? Yeah, Zoltan sucks. Yeah, so that made me like the Stein less too. God, what is the UC Gundam that I like the most? Why am I having so much trouble thinking of it? I don't know, maybe the Gundam Alex? I do like the new Gundam a lot, but yeah, maybe, oh, I guess the Rigazi is not really a Gundam. Insult. Okay, okay, it's, well, my brain is not working. Okay, this part's gray. Okay, alright, these parts are also gray. Yeah, so these wing binders are very reminiscent of the high resolution Wing Zero. They don't have that weird thing where like it's a wing but split into two wings, like an upper wing. Like I've always been kind of weirded out by that. So yeah, it's just like one solid. Well, not solid. It is flexible. It has moving parts. But yeah, it doesn't have that split at the top. Yeah, I don't know why they started doing that. Okay, I don't know if I should color that piece or not. Yeah, let's just move on to the parts that we know we're gonna have to color in for sure. Okay, so this shield binder design, it's a little different than the traditional wing binder on the Wing Zero Custom. So if you look at the animation closely in Endless Waltz, the entire perimeter of the wing is actually a vernier thruster. Like, it can basically thrust, like, it has a 360-degree thruster on its shield binder. But on my design, I kind of localized it to a few different points. I'll point that out after I'm done filling this in. Yeah, so on here, the thrusters are, they are flat. So they're here, 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 and this one. Okay, Latasha says, an add-on from the question earlier, each of the pilots have 20 plus service since 0080. Yeah, those guys are old as hell. Okay, what else are we doing? Okay, these down here. Man, my wrist is starting to hurt. How about you guys? Okay, and then this one right here. I really hope I'm not on the wrong layer. I think I'm gonna be okay. Man, I could really go for lunch right about now. Think. Yeah, I think I should color in this piece. How long have I been drawing? Looks like an hour and a half. I wouldn't really call this drawing. just fill in the colors. Nope, that's the wrong tool. Okay, let me think. Yeah, something doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do about it, because right now it's accurate. I could fill this in. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, if we don't like it, we can just reverse it. Yeah, the thing about doing this counter color is you want to have it balanced correctly. And I think Mark Burnett was talking about this a little while back. You kind of want to do it like 2/3 main color, 1/3 counter color. That's about the right balance. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh shit. Use the wrong color. I'm such a smarty. Okay. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit better to me. Okay, how's that? I don't know. Something about it still feels really wrong. Yeah, like drawing is pretty, it can be pretty frustrating, Salty. It's just, I think it's about, tempering your expectations. Like, and then, like, I don't know, like, you can't really, like, you need to make sure you have your tool set down first before you start expecting really high things of you. You know, it's like, okay, can I draw straight lines? Can I draw a square or a box? Can I draw a hexagon? Can I change the perspective on that box properly? Like all that type of stuff. Do I know the shape and proportions? Like, as long as you have that in your mind's eye, you can try to put it on paper, you know. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can just go with this for now. Where is this from? Oh, this is this piece and this piece is actually one big piece. Yeah. I will say though, I really like the geometry, like, of this right here. It just looks really fucking nice. I really like it. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's add some white back in there. Okay, I think I might be able to just brush this, if you guys don't mind. Yeah, I could, you know, in theory I could use the darker color for this, but God, would that even make any sense? Hold on. No, over here I used the darker gray instead. Oops. Okay, I guess we'll have to undo that. Dang it. Okay, I need to use this color. That's okay. Why did I pick eyedropper? I could have just used alt. I'm such a dummy. Okay. Okay, we just gotta make sure we're consistent. Yeah, and Salty, if you're getting frustrated with drawing, you can try transitioning to digital. Like it has its own types of frustrations. Like if I can't figure out what the fuck, like where's this feature in the software, that can be annoying. But like you can make mistakes all fucking day in digital, and it doesn't matter. You can just keep fucking going. I am eternally grateful like for that. It's maybe it's made this process like much more forgiving. Holy crap, my wrist. Yeah, I might have been looking at too much porn last night. Alright, and I guess for this guy, I guess we can just do the dark color too. Who gives a shit? There. Okay, that's looking a little better to me. Okay, Salty says, I think it annoys me due to how easy this came to me back in school. Then I stopped after breaking my hands. Now I'm really trying to get back into it, but can't seem to find my stride. Well, you probably just have to pace yourself better. Like, just do some drawing exercises first. And I do very, very quick warm-ups, but you can just do some bullshit like, okay, here, I'm just practicing the steadiness of your hand, like that. Okay, do I know how to draw a square? Like, barely. Okay, here's sort of your square. Okay, how do I turn this into a box? Like, you do this bullshit, you know, all your parallel lines. Okay, how do I make the box look cooler? Here, why don't I give it like a little bit of crap, I forgot what this phrase was. It's not a bevel. Yeah, that type of shit. Like, how do I draw a fucking circle? That was actually a pretty decent circle. But yeah, circles were tough. Like, just do some warm-ups like that. Yeah, and I think when it comes to art, like, I think the thing that makes art beautiful is it's in the proportions. So that's the part you have to get right, you know? So, like, the proportions, like, of a mobile suit, you know, like, that's what makes it beautiful. Let's see, what do I have here? Yeah, so, and that kind of comes with, like, how does this line relate to all the other lines, like, on the page? Like, how big is the head compared to the torso? How long are the arms? Like, how long are the legs, like, in comparison? Like, is, like, this panel line right here, is it pleasing to the eye? It's got these nice hexagonal angles to it, like, that type of stuff. So, yeah. I don't know, that was probably, like, really vague advice. But, okay, let's work on these other wings. I think we can get this done pretty soon. Okay, didn't I turn that off? Okay, super rings. Okay, Latasha says, thank you all for answering my questions today. I'll leave you with this in mind. A special operation team of Jim Quells and Tristan can win against Wing Zero, in their opinion. Okay, yeah, I wish you had, just explained that to us, because we're always happy to entertain a discussion. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Like, it was fun talking to you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, for some reason, like, and this is not on Latasha at all, like, this is just other people, like, I've heard discussions from, but, now, just back in the day, it was very, very popular to, like, just shit on Wing, and it's like, oh, everybody's a shitty pilot, and these Gundams suck, and people were saying shit like, oh, like, a Rick Diaz would be able to destroy the Wing Zero in one shot, and I'm like, what? Really? You think that? Like I don't think a Rick Diaz could even hurt a Wing Zero. Like, not really. Like, and this is assuming that beam weapon strength is the same in all the universes, which, like, I know given how strong Gundanium is, it can kind of give you the illusion that the beam weapons are weaker, but I don't think that's how it's meant to be. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Okay. Alright, let's work on this binder next. There's a big boy. Oops. I hit that button by accident. Why did I fill that in? I really didn't need to do that. It's force of habit, I guess. Salty says he's making good progress on Kemper. Should be done within an hour and a half or so. That's good. We'll be equipping the power piping. George is going to be using something else. Yeah. Salty says, I hate Wing, I really do. But I understand that Wing is like third or fourth and the strongest Gundam in the universe. Easy. Yeah, you have to be careful how you say that, because you have to make a distinction between the regular Wing Gundam and the Wing Zero, because they are on completely different power levels. Like, but yeah, the Wing Zero is really strong, but compared to the kind of shit like they've been doing in the shows recently, I don't think it's overpowered or crazy in any capacity. Like, just look at the shit from Double O. Like, everything has a beam cannon, even the grunts have beam cannons. Like, just look at the Double O movie. That's just dumb. And then yeah, I don't know why, like, they've just been going crazy with the power creep, like, in Gundam shows. And even UC's doing it really bad. Like with Unicorn and like fucking Narrative, like they're just straight up super robots, like Space Jesus, like practically just healing themselves of damage, like, and it's not even a design feature, it's just psychic powers doing that shit. I don't know, it's crazy. And they said the Gundam Phoenix, or Phoenix, like however you want to pronounce it, like, they said it flies at the speed of light. Like, holy shit. Like, and like, this is just me with my physics degree, but if you're flying at the fucking speed of light, like, they literally can't do anything to you. Like, you could blow up the Earth by flying into it. Like, the whole fucking planet could be wiped out. That, you don't throw around the speed of light, like, so trivially, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck, I think I need to erase that little bit right there. Yeah, and then the first scene where the unicorn transformed into destroy mode, it was just it was just zipping around space in like a jillion different directions, and like I'm pretty sure that like that would have turned Banagher into fucking Jello, but it didn't for some reason. Like they're not putting really any care into what they're doing, you know, like there we go. Okay, what else we got? He's right here. Actually, wait, this one. Yeah, like I don't know about the Tristan. I don't know anything about its powers. Like I don't know if it has Saikamu or anything like that at all. Like I haven't read up on it. Like I think the new Gundam might stand a decent chance of defeating the Wing Zero. Yeah, and you know, I think Amuro might be able to pull it off, but it's pretty even, like in my opinion. Like the Wing Zero will have better defense, but yeah, I think the new Gundam might be able to do it. And then you know, Unicorn, for sure. Like its beam magnum is strong enough to hurt the Wing Zero. I'm pretty sure. And then it just seems to be faster, even though it doesn't really have any design features to explain why it's so fast. But it just moves retardedly fast in destroy mode. Sar's asking, you never watched Twilight Axis? It's hard to say because I watched that 3-minute thing on Gundam Info. Was that all of it? Because, you know, the Tristan didn't do anything, it was just standing there. Yeah, I have no idea what the Tristan's performance is supposed to be like. And, yeah, and given its performance in Gundam Battle Operation, it's just an Alex but slightly faster. And yeah, like I was suspecting there was more to Twilight Axis, but yeah, I have no idea where to find it, so yeah, I haven't seen it yet. And yeah, I was telling Latasha earlier, I don't know a lot about the Tristan, so I could be wrong, you know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, are they charging $100 to have access to the rest of Twilight Axis? Huh. Yeah, I guess it was original net animation, so it just might be online somewhere. I guess I'll have to dig it up, but I don't know, like almost everything you see has been disappointing the fuck out of me lately. I don't know if I really want to watch it. Okay, more there. Oh, that is very weird. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of pirating. I mean, I do have the means to pay for things, so I want to pay for things. But, you know, if they're not really giving me a choice, then I don't have that choice. It's just I really don't want to pay money for something I'm gonna hate. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what happened with Narrative when I watched it in theaters. Anyway, so I guess it sounds like SARS has seen Twilight Axis. So, like, can you describe like what is the Tristan's performance like in the animation? Like, I guess a good benchmark is how, like, what is it like compared to the new Gundam? Okay, actually that's not supposed to be filled in right there. I gotta correct that. Oh yeah, new Gundam Breaker. Fuck that shit. Unbelievable. Like, it's... I wouldn't even describe their decision making as drunk. It's like... You have to work really hard to fail that badly. And... Bandai Namco managed to pull it off. Like, that was... unbelievable. I can't believe they did that. Okay, I gotta go clear that up on the rest of these wings. Okay. Okay, almost done. Okay, SARS is saying it's probably a higher performance suit than the new Gundam, but new Gundam beats it because of fin funnels. Yeah, Yeah, well, here's the thing about the Tristan. Like, we don't know if it has, like, any crazy super modes or anything like that. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, it's just that, like, Zero system just makes that whole matchup, like, really difficult to figure out. And then, I don't know, people always talk about the Wing Zero's firepower and all that type of stuff, but that's not even what I respect about the Wing Zero. Like, the reason I kind of enjoy it so much is that Hiro is retardedly good in melee combat. He's ridiculously good at saber fighting. Like, holy crap. Yeah, he was fighting the Epion and the Ultron with a regular beam saber, and he was winning. You know, he fucking beat the Epion, and the Ultron, you know, like, he was like handicapping himself. He wasn't trying to hurt Wu Fei. So yeah, like, Hiro's ridiculously good, like, in a saber fight. And, you know, if, like, for some reason, some retarded reason, the Tristan pilot and Hiro, like, get knocked out of their mobile suits and they're just fist fighting, Hiro's obviously gonna win, like, as retarded as that would be. Okay, Lance says the Tristan, okay, is an Alex, with some old grandpa parts, and it has a Dendrobium style mobile armor attachment. Okay, well, I guess Sunrise is working really hard to sell those model kits then. Yeah, those, I mean, I really love the Dendrobium, the mobile suit and the mobile armor, but I think just since then they've never really managed to quite capture the same magic. Yeah, I know the crap, I can't even remember the name of this thing. The Gundam narrative, it has a mobile armor thing, but that thing just kind of, it was very meh. Like, I didn't care for it at all. It might be because a lot of its equipment was for catching mobile suits instead of destroying them. But, you know. Oh, Lance says, no, it is the Alex. Oh, it's the same Alex with the grandpa parts, like, tossed into it. Okay. I guess that makes sense because, all that ever happened to the Alex was it got its head chopped off, so yeah, it should be fine. Sar says, Wiki says it's based off of the Alex. I don't know, like, does it really matter? Yeah, I know Gundam fans and the Gundam lore, like, they're just fucking obsessed with, like, development history and this thing's really that thing and all that stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, when it comes to the performance, does your history, like, really matter? Okay, these notches. Okay, almost done with this wing. Oh shit. Okay, where else? This guy. Yeah, I thought we were going to get the shading done on this live stream, but I do not think that is happening now. This coloring took a lot longer than I thought. And yeah, I probably won't live stream the shading process. I think you guys have probably got enough of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me just spot check. Okay, I think we're good for now. Okay, we don't need this reference image anymore. Okay, let me go ahead and reset the history so we don't get our shit pushed in here. Okay, Lance says, from what he understands, it's basically the equivalent of a kit bash mobile suit assembled from parts of previous Gundams. Yeah, like, well, we already knew that before from the earlier conversation. Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand what they're going for with Twilight Access. Maybe they're just trying to do, like, just another nostalgia trip, like Unicorn, but, you know, have the title, like, have the main Gundam not be as radical and weird as the Unicorn was. And, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, my wrist. Yeah, so I guess after this I gotta eat lunch and then hop on and help Salty kill the Elatreon. Holy crap. You know, and given how it, like, murdered me like 5 times last night, I don't know how well that's gonna go. Yeah, and you know, I'm not shitting on the Tristan. I actually like its design. I just don't know anything about it. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. Okay, Honey Smack says they're excited for the final stand update. You mean October 1st for Fatalis? Yeah, that really snuck up on me. I can't believe September just kind of flew by. Yeah, but I guess I'm old, so time always flies by. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to work on the Lance guide. Like I was doing more scripting for it, but I guess I got distracted by working on this drawing. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess the timing of the guides now, like I can make them just to finish them, but I don't know if anybody will even be using them. Like I think by the time I finish them, like people, whoa, that was very weird. People will already be playing Rise. Wasn't the pilot some weird lady? Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, to be honest, my Monster Hunter videos on my channel have not been doing very well at all. Yeah, I guess everybody, yeah, everybody's just running off to like the speedrunners and stuff like that, and the news channels, and then I guess there are some channels I won't talk about here, but yeah, they're just generally awful. But I guess that's what 12-year-olds like. So yeah, so you know, good on them. Oh wait, there's another gap here I need to clean up. Did I get that for... No, it's everywhere. I need to fix that too. Oh, I didn't catch that before. I knew something was weird. Okay. Wait, did I get it on you? No, we're here. Okay, I think that might be all of them, but I'm not sure. Okay, need to clean this a bit. There. Okay, let's keep going. Almost done. See the light at the end of the tunnel. The pilot looks like some girly man with seafoam green hair. His normal suit helmet has a single side horn for some damn reason. The Tristan's pilot? That's gotta be some sort of joke, right? That sounds awful. Like, why would they do that? Okay, let's see. Man, I was trying to figure out, like, what should I watch next? I mean, I guess I can look for Twilight Access, but it doesn't sound like anybody's happy with it. So, like, why should I really bother? And, I really don't want to watch Re-Rise. Like, holy shit. I guess May's kind of cute. Like, I really do like brunettes, but, yeah, she's very dry. I guess in both senses. Don't hurt me, please. Okay, I think that's all the things. Okay, let's go ahead and do the grays, like on this one first, before we add in the dark parts. Yeah, who is the best female protagonist so far? I think it might be Ayame. She was really cute. She actually had a story arc. I really don't like her mobile suit though. It was very boring. Like, and it didn't even really have any good action choreography, you know. Oh god damn it! What was her name? I can't remember her name. She was from the first season of Gunpla Builders. Reiji's girlfriend. Yeah, she was really cool. Like, she had amazing, like, character design. It was really good. Yeah, she was a cutie. But yeah, I don't really like her Kubli. It was very weird. Hey Carl, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we're just doing the flats, like, on this drawing right now. And in case any, like, there are any new viewers, like, in here, like, yeah, just drawing in this backpack. Yeah, so it's starting to get close. Yeah, I was planning on doing the shading during the live stream, but the flats took so long. I think I might just have to do the shading on my own time. But yeah, we're almost done here with the live stream. Okay, let me turn this back off so I can see what I'm doing. Not that I know what I'm doing, but just so I can see. Okay, Lance says the name you're looking for is Isla, and a name I can't pronounce. But yes, it's Isla, thank you. Yeah, Isla was pretty cool. Man, I really miss Gunpla Builders, like season 1. Those, I really liked those characters, man. Like, they were great. Yeah, and then, you know, I guess you have Fumina. Like, she's just kind of like, she's waifu bait. So, you know, I'm trying a little too hard with that. And then, like, she's using an SD Gundam again. It's kind of the same problem with Ayame. Like, I didn't like her Star Winning Gundam. Like, her Jim Cardigan. I really liked that thing. It was cool. She should have kept that. But, man, but they didn't. Yeah, that Jim Cardigan was fucking awesome. Salty likes Janko because I guess he likes him thick. I thought she had an incredibly annoying personality, so no thank you. Just keep that as far away from me as possible. Yeah, and then, you know, her Gan designs weren't even that interesting, and I fucking love the Gan. You know, I'm a Gan main, like, in GPO. But yeah, like, that's. I don't know, their GAN designs were just more gimmicky, and they're more gimmicky than cool, and they weren't really as practical in my opinion. I mean, I guess the shoulder gatlings were a good idea, but you know what a GAN really needs to like really be a super GAN is it needs to be faster, like so it can close distance faster. So I've always been like a fan of doing something like a GAN Fulvernian, some shit like that, you know, or a GAN with exam system. I think that's technically a thing. Yeah, like what they really need to do for the GAN is they need to make some sort of UC side story spin-off bullshit that they always do, and yeah, just throw a GAN in there and have it do something cool, you know, like that. The GAN has a really bad reputation because it was just doing really weird shit in '79. So yeah, just it deserves a second chance. Let's see. Do you remember the female characters from Gundam Build Divers Part 1? Like they may as well have not been there. They didn't do fuck. They didn't even really have any screen time. It was pretty odd how they handled that. And I like how they just fucking ran out of time with that show. Like they were trying to do an arc with the best friend character, the nerd boy with the glasses, trying to do an arc of him, like, you know, trying to power up his mobile suit and have some character development, but they just completely dropped it. And he even had like the whole like hey, I'm stuck in a cave with the enemy, like a cliche. You know, he was going shirtless with another boy. That was pretty gay. You know, and like, you know, being gay is fine, but I just had a good laugh out of it. That was really bizarre. Like, I don't know what the hell they were doing in that show. Oh, speaking of people I didn't know were gay, so a while back I was doing a Let's Play of Nier, the original Nier. By the way, TGS had some new gameplay reveal for the remaster. It looks great. I'm so fucking excited. So that's gonna be like spring next year, sometime around then. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on that. It looks really good, and I guess like about a month back, I found kind of like so there's an art book called Grimoire Nier, and it has like interviews with the devs and all that stuff and the writers, and yeah, there's all kinds of secret shit I didn't know about. And apparently, so you know, when people were playing the game, like they're all shipping Emil and what's her face, Kaine, like Emil and Kaine. Like, I mean, I guess like they seem kind of buddy, but it's more like a brother and sister thing. So if you read the interviews, yeah, so Kaine and Emil definitely aren't a thing, because Emil has feelings for the main character. Like, and I didn't know that. Like, so Emil is gay. So yeah, he definitely doesn't have a thing for Kaine. Yeah, I guess that just didn't come across in the version of the game I played, because I played Nier Gestalt with like Papa Nier, the old character, and that version of the game, it just kind of avoids romance altogether. So you know, they're just like friends. Which, you know, just given all like the sugar daddy relationships nowadays, I don't really see a problem with the age difference. But yeah, I learned a lot of new shit. He says, "Rip, cut my thumb." Oh Jesus. Yeah, hopefully your thumb's okay. Man, we might need to lay off Elatron until your thumb's better. Okay, Honey Smack says, "Oh man, Snow White edition of Nier is so expensive, but I want it." Really? I didn't even get to look up the price yet. Let's see what that's like. Okay, everybody ignore what's on my Google for a second. Okay, Nier Snow White. $150. What? Ah, I don't. Okay, we'll just pick random bullshit. Here, I was born in let's say 1969. Here, that's me, pretty memey. It's a soft bundle. Okay, what's in it? Okay, lots of art stuff. Pin sets. Okay, a steel bookcase. I love the shit out of those. They should do that more often. Ooh, you get a soundtrack. Yeah, I'm fucking getting this. 150? God, I was planning on like buying some nunchucks or something. I guess I can't get that anymore. Okay, I better order this before they run out or something. Okay, there's that. Alright, yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. I totally forgot. Yeah, I know you cut yourself accidentally all the time, Salty. I just, if my thumbs were wounded, like I would, like that would actually make it difficult for me to game. But you know, I've done that before with my PSP. That was pretty miserable. Okay, these down here. Okay, we're almost done actually. I cannot wait for Nier. Yeah, I was thinking of, yeah, I definitely need to play Nier Automata on a live stream, and I still haven't gotten to play Dragon Guard 3 yet. I know people have really mixed feelings about it, but I don't know, I should give it a shot. Okay, sorry, I'm burping a lot because I'm really hungry. Almost done. Oh god. I'm getting so tired, I don't think I can even see properly anymore. I'm just kind of losing my shit now. Dude, the fucking control knob on the PSP was really sharp and abrasive. Holy fuck. It really hurt. Like, and on top of having a wound on my thumb, like that was not okay. Yeah, I should have sued somebody for like malice or torture. God, I was so looking forward to the PS Vita. It was like, okay, here's a PSP, but it's fucking perfect. And the fucking touchpad on the back, that was fucking genius. But then it didn't get Monster Hunter. I'm like, fucking dropped. I will never get a PS Vita. I was so looking forward to that shit. It would have been the perfect system for Monster Hunter. Like, you could have used the touchpad for, like, bowgun aiming. That would have been really cool. But, nope. Okay, Tachanka says, I don't know, he likes Re-Rise the most. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The first season made me want to die. But, you know, it's okay for different people to enjoy different things. I guess I just really didn't like the furry villagers. And then, I can't remember his name, the pilot of the Justice Knight Gundam. Like, he was just a big dummy. And I understand he's just like a young guy, so yeah, I understand the ego, but I just didn't like the characters, and I don't know, I guess the mobile suit design and the action, it just didn't really warrant the time investment, so yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. But then again, I think I'm just a person with really high standards, so not that it does make it difficult for me to enjoy a lot of things. Yeah, I'll just watch things. I'll just put it on while I'm having lunch or something. That's how I watch most shows. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll check out the rest of Re-Rise, but I don't have high hopes for it. Okay, Carl says, what Gundam series should I start watching? I don't know, like, it depends on how much you know about Gundam already, and then what you're looking to experience, because there's a lot of variety to Gundam. Like, a lot of people will recommend UC. I recommend a lot of people start with 8th MS Team. That's my favorite OVA. Well, yeah, I really like the EZ-8. Like, people were asking about my favorite Gundam, like, earlier. Like, I really like the EZ-8 from UC. They kind of fucked it up in Gundam Battle Operation 2, though. Like, they made it really memey and annoying, so I just didn't want to use it like, anymore. And it had no shooting correction. I was trying to main it with the machine gun. Yeah, you can start there. I just kind of don't like UC because, like, just the character in the universe is really miserable. Like, just, it's always like everybody dies and everybody's corrupt and there aren't any good people. Like, just everything's just fucked up all the time and nothing ever gets better. So I don't know. Like, I have a lot of conflicted feelings about UC. Okay, I think we're done with our flats. So let's toss this shit all together again. Okay, yeah, so I still need to do the shading, but I think we'll call this, yeah, probably a good stopping point, like for the live stream. Okay, Carl says he doesn't know anything about Gundam. Salty, that's not true. Like, things get better all the time. Like, you just need to know how to pay attention. I mean, there are people working really hard to make things better. Like, just look at me. Like, you know, I'm not a super smart. I don't have any fucking money or anything like that. But, you know, I try my best. Like, and, you know, I just do what I can. Like, I just make a YouTube channel to, like, help inform people or just help entertain people. Just share the stuff I enjoy. Made a Discord community where, you know, like, people get to hang out and make friends, that type of stuff. Like, you can do a lot, like, to make the world better. Okay, Tachanka says, in Girin's Greed, a PS2 game, Gan is the main mobile suit they use, like, not the Zaku 2. That's very weird. It's kind of an odd choice, but okay. Lance says, 8th MS Team is a very solid series, but also more realistic take on the setting than most UC. Yeah, there's no new types in 8th MS Team. That's people who are, like, slightly evolved to have, like, telepathic abilities, that type of stuff. So yeah, 8th MS Team is a very down-to-earth place to start for UC, but it might give you very weird expectations for everything else, because it is very different compared to other UC things. Yeah, they didn't really start making new types into Jedis until Unicorn and Gundam Narrative. And I really don't like that angle. I think it fucking sucks. Because, like, I was cool with just, like, the clairvoyance and the good reaction time. Like, that was fine. And to be honest, I don't think I like new types. They just seem like a really dumb shortcut for character development and character relationships. Like, you know how Banagher had, like, this instant connection to Lonnie, even though they never even spoke to each other before? They just passed each other on a set of stairs? And then, you know, Lonnie's, like, trying to murder everybody, and, you know, he's going through this crazy bullshit trying to save her. And, you know, like, I felt really sad for Lonnie. Like, I kind of, like, I did like her a lot, but, yeah, I don't know, that scene was, that whole storytelling was a little mishandled in Unicorn. Because, you know, I guess they just didn't have enough time to develop it well. Yeah, innovators fucking suck. Or innovades. Like, that was, God, I think I disliked almost everything about Double O. Um, except for Sumeragi's curves. Yeah, she's really gorgeous, but unfortunately her character just fucking sucks. Like she's kind of a jerk and a dope. Yeah, she just does fucking nothing throughout the entire show. It's very bizarre. And yeah, like, and like I have my taste. You guys have your taste. Like, if you like Double O, that's fantastic. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, she's just a drunk loser. She never really helped anybody. Didn't do anything better. Uh, got no heroic qualities. Like yeah, whatever. Okay. All right. Well, like, there were your recommendations on how to watch Gundam. Yeah. So you can, if you want to watch UC, you can start with 8th MS Team. You could just start with the original Gundam, but like I don't think I liked 79. It was just super old. I hated the disco music, and to be honest, Amuro is really grating on me when he's a kid. He was just a punk ass bitch, and I don't know, like, I just didn't enjoy the characters in 0079. But I liked Amuro much better in Char's Counterattack. I think of all the UC stuff, Counterattack is the absolute cream of the crop, like, absolute gem of UC. It was very good in all aspects. Yeah. Okay, and then you can also choose to, pick an alternate universe show that, it just kind of has its own setting. Yeah, so you have a lot of choices there. My personal favorite for alternate universes is Gundam Wing for After Colony, but Gundam Wing is very weird and very different compared to other Gundam shows. So you have to, the way I put it is, you have to know how to watch Gundam Wing, because it's just different. Like, but anyway, I'm just kind of rambling now. And I hated everything about Zeta Gundam. It was, to me, it was awful. But yeah, for some reason, the Universal Century fans really love Zeta Gundam, and I still don't understand why. I mean, people have explained it, like, to me, but I just don't get it. Like, okay, Lance says she was a super strategist that put together all the Gundam team's operations. She just had a drinking problem and past trauma she never got over. Yeah, I know that. Like, it's just that, like, her screen time was just, I don't know, there wasn't really anything that I felt was likable or respectable about Sumeragi's character. And yeah, I know she did that work, but it was like, I don't know if she even really needed to be there, because, like, fucking, like, Galaxy Brain Aeolia Shenberg, he was already planning all that stuff beforehand. Like that work could have been done by anybody. But yeah, Zeta's really dark. Yeah, and it kind of has that UC problem I mentioned before. Just everything's a big pile of shit and nothing ever gets better. And I guess that's what people who like Zeta, what they like about it. They're like, yeah, Zeta's really dark and a quote-unquote realistic depiction of, like, the grim horrors of war. Like, I mean, I guess so, but I'm not really watching shows to just watch people die for no reason, which I understand wars like that, but like I kind of watch shows to, like, be entertained or inspired, and that's kind of why I like Gundam Wing instead, because, like, oh, like, here are all these people who are, like, they're really good people. Like, they are very great role models, and they're heroic, and they try to help people. They're self-sacrificing, just and they understand themselves. They're self-introspective. They're able to, like, admit when they make a mistake and all that type of stuff. And nobody's a petty bitch. Like, maybe some of the grunt soldiers are, but the main characters, they're just fantastic people. And it's Gundam Wing is sort of like, okay, here's a group of very incredible, talented people trying to solve a very complicated and difficult problem, which is, you know, the history of war. And I don't know, it's just really different from other stuff. Okay, I think I'm done here, guys. It was very fun chatting, and yeah, I guess yeah, if you guys want to chat more about Gundam, you can just hop onto the Discord. Here's, well, I guess I lost the link. Let me go grab it again. Okay, here's one last link to join the Discord if you want to hop on with us. Yeah, so that's a Google Doc with our rule set and instructions on how to join are at the bottom. And yeah, so if you guys want to argue about Gundam, you know, just be respectful. Yeah, so that should be all fine. Okay, we're done here. So, okay, let me see. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the live stream, just leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate that. And then, yeah, I guess if you want to see future content, you can subscribe. Like, we cover Gundam Battle Operation 2, doing more Monster Hunter stuff. I'm gonna try to do more art stuff. And as for this project here, like, I have the chapters, like some chapters written, and I'm thinking about doing audiobooks for the chapters. Like, just do a video where I just read it for you guys, you know, because nobody knows how to read anymore, so, but people can listen, so maybe I'll do that. So yeah, those are just some ideas there. Yeah, and I think yeah, I'll finish shading this on my own time. Maybe I'll make a video to just kind of talk about it, and then I think once this is done, I'll probably put this on my Teespring store so you guys can buy prints of it or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. All right, guys, I think we're done here. So yeah, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you again very soon.